Okay. November 19, 2017. Regionals, Oahu. 7th place deck. Steven Valenciano, who played ABCs.
Yeah, so when I first learned of ABCs and how broken they were, I'm like, why did they make a broken deck? So then I just picked it up and played it. Thank you, Walmart and Kaiba Structure Decks, for giving it pretty much everything I needed.
Alright, getting into it.
First, the staples A, B, and C. You use these to go into the Dragon Buster. 2 Ghost Ogres. I pretty much play this because like the meta as we know it has cards that activate on the field. So you just drop a Ghost Ogre from your hand and disrupt their plays completely. Then pretty much the Recruiters, Gold, Silver, and Thrasher. I know there's been talk about like whether to run 2 or 3 gold, or 2 or 3 gold silver gadget. I think 2 is fine, just because the effects can be stopped, and if they're stopped, you can't really like play any further. In fact, personally, I like Photon Dasher better because you can just inherent summon it without any effect conditions or anything like that. It helps like to surprise your opponent, and then they drop the Max C. Which reminds me, I also played tonight. And my monster lineup. Spells. 1 instant fusion. I think this one's like, what is it, optional. I know some decks play it, some don't, but I just like having the Nord in the back. 2 Battle Desires. I opted for 2 because 3 can kind of like kill me. I don't want to have to lose to my own desires. In fact, there are a couple of games where I desires like precious ABC parts and I couldn't go into my Dragon Buster. And then I ended up losing those games. Rhoda, Thrasher, Terraforming, Union Hanger, Standard, 3 Twisters, and Union Hanger. This makes all of your ABC plays possible. I mean, you could start off with this. And where are you? Thrasher. And then you pretty much got ABC. All you do is summon Thrasher, Hanger, then A plus B, overlay, grab C, and then you got Buster. Like, that's pretty much going to be your combo. And that's why I chose to play this style of ABC. Trap lineup. 2-dimensional barriers. I'd say this is one of the new staples of this format. I only played 2 myself because, like, if there's decks that don't use or that aren't affected by D barrier, like Dark Lords or Kaijus, then it's pretty much dead. Also, in my opinion, Vanity's Emptiness is a much more powerful floodgate. Dimensional Barrier just makes up for the fact that we only have 1 Vanities. 3 strikes, staple, and warning 2. And the Vanities. Vanity is really good for stopping your opponent from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! It helped me in the majority of my matches. Usually when I activate it, I had game. So I can see what I put at 1. And extra deck. 3 Dragon Busters, staple. I don't know why they made this card, but I'm really glad they did. It helped me win regionals, obviously. Norden. Norden gives me an extra rank 4 play. Sometimes that really helps come in clutch, especially with Utopia, Lightning, and Abyss Stoller. Speaking of which, Abyss Stoller. 2 Tsukuyomi. I know the standard is 1, but I just like having the second one just in case. Especially with our regionals, it's pretty diverse and you can't really predict what's gonna come at you. Like, even though most of us maybe half of us played ABCs. I was never matched up with an ABC deck once. So like every other deck, I was glad to have like Tsukuyomi times 2 to go around. Castel, standard. Dark Rebellion. I didn't really use this. I wouldn't really recommend it. I'll talk about my recommendations toward the end. To Direwolf, this I'd recommend because Direwolf helps with spot removal and getting your ABC parts together so that you can bring out your Dragon Buster with ease. Because as powerful as Dragon Buster is, it is not immune to the Solemn Brigade, and you don't want to go neg 2 to 3 on a Solemn. Utopia Brigade. I didn't play Shining. I didn't feel like I really needed it. I didn't feel like I needed a second Utopia of the Lightning either. In fact, my thinking was if I was playing 2 Utopia of the Lightning, something was wrong. Like I got a British hand or something. And then I had Dante for the cherries. I also had Totally Awesome, but I was borrowing that from a friend. So I can't showcase it here. My recommendations, though, I think I would have put in Rhapsody and Berserk instead of this, for sure. Just because Rhapsody lets you take cards out of your opponent's graveyard, which in this format is critical to winning games. As this relies on graveyard, Blue Eyes relies on graveyard, Dark Lords rely on graveyard, Mermails rely on graveyard, Heroes rely on graveyard. Everybody loves a graveyard. So there's that. And my side, 2D Crows. I'd say this was MVP. It helped me against like a good deal of my matchups. Blue Eyes, Mermails, Paleozoics. I used this against Paleozoics and came out on top. Cherries. It was used to disrupt extra deck plays. I didn't get to play the mirror match, so I didn't get to ABC another ABC deck. I wish I did though. That would have been cool. 2 Kaijus. Usually it's just either 2 turtles or 2 spiders, but I just play 1 turtle, 1 spider. Thinking maybe in case I want one to kill the other. But that's there. Book of Eclipse. I knew Dark Lords was coming out the day before on November 18th, so I wanted like an out to if they put Vanity's Fiend or Archlord Christia on the board, because there was no way my deck could get out of either of those. Also, if someone is playing barrier statues or those shenanigans, at least I'd have something to get around them. 3 system down, mirror match. But again, I didn't really play against the mirror match, so I didn't get to use it. And anti-spell fragrance. This came in handy for the Metalful matchup. I activated this and my opponent was gamed. Yeah.
Okay. In your opinion, what was your toughest matchup of the regional?
Well, I had some pretty good challenging matchups. I think toughest was Blue Eyes. This was a deck that I prepared for least. I didn't think that it was actually going to make an appearance, but I fought 2 of those, one of which I lost. In fact, I can go over all my matchups. So my first 2 matchups are Blue Eyes, 1 loss, 1 win. Then Mermails, win. PK Fire was a win. Hero Frogs was close, but it was a win. And then the Metalful was a worthy challenge, which I worked hard to get on top. And then Paleozoic Frogs. I ended up drawing that. But shout out to Sean Moritaka for going through that match with me. We both ended up topping.
All right. Anything else you want to say about the regional? Any messages to our viewers here? Anything?
I thought it was an exciting format, to say the least. There's a lot more diversity than, say, like last year. But yeah, I mean, I made it into that, so
Nice.
I look forward to going this summer.
Nice. All right, folks. Well, that is our 7th place regional deck profile. We will catch up with him again sometime after Nats. All right. Bye.